Hi, this is Christiana Gaudet with answers to your questions about tarot. Today's question comes from Linda Moore. Here's what she says. Hi, Christiana. As a student, one dilemma I often have is which way to face the cards when I do a reading. I see in the photograph which accompanies this awesome topic, she's looking at a blog post, that the cards appear to be in a Celtic cross and facing the client. Will you blog on that topic for newbies like me? What are your suggestions, advice, and teachings? You know, Linda brings up a really important question. When you're reading for someone, which way should the cards face? The simple answer is it's up to you, the reader. Whatever way makes you most comfortable. You have a number of options. Some readers like to sit next to the person they're reading for so that you're both looking at the cards the same way. Other readers like to sit opposite, and that's what I do. And some readers will put out the cards so it's facing them and interpret it that way. This is especially important if you read reversals. If you don't read reversals, it doesn't matter as much, does it? I like to put out the cards so they are facing the querent. That means that I read backwards, if you will. I started doing that very, very, very early when I first started learning because I like being face-to-face with a person. I like making that connection with them. But I also want them to be able to see the cards as I'm interpreting them. Is it harder to do that? Initially, yes, but then you get used to it. However, again, there is no right or wrong way. If you prefer to be across from the person and lay out the cards as you see them, that's perfectly okay. Just always do it the same way each time. Now, if you read reversals, and I really do encourage you to, I think reversals add an important nuance to the reading. But another thing you want to think about when you're laying out the cards is how do you pull the cards? A lot of readers like to pull the card like that because it makes a pretty flourish, but it also creates a reversal. Now, again, if you always do it that way, you can just make an agreement with your cards that that's the way you're going to do it. And each card is pulled this way, and so that's the way you're going to read them. I, however, like to turn the cards this way. So, to answer your question, the way I do it, I sit across from the person, I lay out the cards so they are facing the person and interpret it that way, and when I lay out the cards, I do it this way, like you're opening a book, rather than this way. That's how I do it. The important thing, though, is to figure out what feels right for you, make a commitment to do it that way, and do it the same way each and every time. Thank you so much, Linda Moore, for that question. Next week, I'll be answering another question. And if you have a question about tarot reading for me, all you have to do is email me, Christiana@tarotbychristiana.com, and I will answer your question here on the Tarot Topics community blog.